All right. Do me up, dude. Do me up, dude. That's English. This is a good roll. Really, really good roll. Yeah, Demon Hunter's been in a tough spot so far this expansion. It's hard to find a good deck list out there, but this archetype has popped up over the last 3-4 days, and there's some hope here. Can this big deck save Demon Hunter? And I say big because it's running multiple 10 mana cards. I can get behind any deck with 10 mana cards like Stoneborn General and Neptulon. It's also got another Colossal here in Z-Log, and the idea is to cheat all of those cards into play early using Proving Grounds so that you're left behind, you know, after a Mass Reveler dies, for instance, you might have a Z-Log and a Stoneborn General on board, or a Neptulon and a Z-Log if you're super duper lucky. All in all, creating some enormous swing turns that can really overwhelm opponents if they can't deal with that big burst of stuff. Your Colossals and 10 drops are just going to win the game. Beyond that, you have a lot of early game cards here to help with survivability, tidying up the board, a little bit of extra damage and reach as well, and it kind of works. It's still not amazing. This is not going to be a high tier deck. You're going to lose some games if you play this deck, but it's the best new Demon Hunter list. And there are a few versions of this deck floating around out there. I liked this list the best and had the most success with this list because it really refined the late game minion package. There's not a lot of extraneous stuff or low rolls on your Proving Grounds. So for me, this was both the highest win rate data on HS Replay at the time of recording, and also had some personal success with this one as well, where the other versions of this archetype I struggled with. So this might be Demon Hunter's best new hope to find a viable archetype. And even then, the situation still looks a little bit dire. I'm not quite convinced this is going to be enough to save Demon Hunter, but see what you think after watching these games. Good old Neptulon Demon Hunter. This might be a mirror match, dude. You know, I'm liking the Masked Reveler so much. I'm thinking about keeping one, but ultimately I think we'll find what we need before then, right? So let's look for better plays. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm having more fun playing Standard than Duels today and yesterday. It has not been true for a while, really. I feel like I'm getting more opportunity to do fun, distinct stuff in Standard. Like, weirder decks are working better in Standard than Duels right now. Yeah, Neptulon has been very good. Yeah, very good. I thought he would always be relegated to a worse Onyxia, but for big decks in particular, he's really interesting because Colossal as a keyword functions so well in any kind of cheat deck like this one. Whereas Onyxia demands to be played. She's not really a card you cheat out effectively, so... He is not really a weaker Onyxia. He is a very distinct Onyxia type card. And I think this is a mirror match, by the way, but I think they might be playing the Habu Gabu list with the red herrings and other shenanigans and such. I think we might have the more... I don't know how to describe the different versions of these decks, I guess, but our deck, I think, is a little bit more... I won't say, well, refined actually might be the case. I don't know. Refined, probably. We have less kind of meme stuff and more like pure high rolls on our Proving Grounds. Now, I don't know for sure that's what they're running, but that deck does have Sigil of Summoning, which isn't common in other decks right now. So maybe. Have you missed anything big? No, man, it's just your mom's birthday. That's all. I remember mom's birthday. Okay. I don't think we need a flanking here. Okay. Terrible hand, man. I have coins. If I could hit the Proving Grounds, I might have the first Proving Grounds, but I'm not actually sure it's better to have the first Proving Grounds. You might be better off to have the second one so that your Neptulon can clearly trade into your opponent's stuff and cleanly trade into your opponent's stuff. Might be a little better to go the other way around. Yeah, this is the best Proving Grounds deck we've played so far by a notable margin, I think. It's really tightened up the summons, number one. There's not a lot of extraneous low roll summons, so when you get Proving Grounds, you know it's going to be pretty good. That helped. I think having like Jace low rolls and other weird low rolls always... Oh my god, we're geniuses. Although, again, this is maybe bad. Is there ever a world where I think I wait just so that I can get a Neptulon? I think I wait to play it reactively, guys. Yeah, I think we wait, guys.
Demons? Demons.
I'm gonna play it reactively instead. I can put my Neptulon back in, right? So that's fine. I want to play from behind. Oh, against no other deck do I think that's the case, but in this deck specifically, I think I'm better off from behind in case I get Neptulon. If I don't get Neptulon, you know, whatever. But it sort of gives the same problem. Like they... Oh, see, they are running the Nathria's version. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, let's do the thing. Let's put Neptulon in. I didn't get to put Neptulon in, so this is sad. Let's put Chaos Leech in. That's fine. Do I actually like Kurtrus better in this case, dude? Kurtrus fully clears with my face. No, I mean, I don't know. Master Revelers and stuff are still pretty good here. Two is an important break point, so let's still do this. Generals ×2. That's a lot worse, unfortunately. I'll take 10 here, though. Cool with that. Yeah, I wanted a Reveler to get me a 2 attack great general, right, to trade into the Nathrias. Would have been really nice. The generals were definitely the low roll there. Still came out ahead. Like, you know, we're all right. We took 10, I guess. I'm not super excited about that. But with their Denathrius gone, this deck does not have a lot of reach. They don't run Bone Glaives. They don't run like good reach cards. I think we'll be okay. Kurtrus, we probably want to get going soon, though. He's now very large, 6'4". Could make him even bigger. Ah, they play their Kurtrus to double trade. Okay. So our Kurtrus will be out ahead here. They might have I-beams in this list, but I don't remember. I think this list doesn't have a lot of removal early. It's like, you know, it's like minion summons early instead of removal early. Our deck is like the more removal side of it. We want 1 more damage to face or slightly bigger dudes. I want slightly bigger dudes. They might actually be relevant on board, so 1 damage to face right now does not seem important. Okay. Syndro says question mark, question mark, question mark. But none of us know what he means. Ah, there's the red herring. Yeah, okay. Dude, it's like this is such a meme version. I don't get it. The red herring to me just it just makes 0 sense to me, honestly. This game's gonna get real weird here as we both kind of run out of interesting things to do. Gonna give up 1 damage here for an extra durability, right? Usually doesn't matter much either way, but preferring to go a little bit longer. You are too late for duels, yeah. But you honestly didn't miss a lot, man. I got tilted, I yelled at some people. You really didn't miss too much. I got tilted again, but was nice that time.
What a delightful
It was great. I needed these Revelers before I run out of stuff, right? I want Z-Logs in particular. Z-Logs are insane off Revelers. Dude, see, this is why I don't run the red herrings, right? Like, that list just seemed too memey. Imagine if he was hitting Z-Logs every time here and chipping me for 8, right? It would be nuts. I guess I put in an Epsilon here, but it's just not very useful. Actually, let's just need for greed. Probably gonna find better plays like this, aren't we? Yeah, I hit, unfortunately hit my Z-Log. I need the dispose to I need the dispose to clean this up. I mean, I want to use a Chaos Leech. I don't really think direct burst damage is a big concern other than Z-Log. Clear a Z-Log with an idol usually.
My hunt goes on.
This is never really going to get outcasted, right? I don't know what I'm saving these multi-strikes for, to be honest, but I don't... Yeah. I can't hold their abilities forever. Let's go. Quinn and Z-Log. Wanted to get some value if I can. I'm not really in a face damage position yet. So like this, for instance, is a turn to get value off of it because it might kill 2/2s. Just kind of waiting, biding my time. Also, if I can, I'd rather hit a dispose and put it in the deck so that my Revelers do something. I can get basically, you know, 2 extra Z-Logs that way if I want. The guy is definitely gross now. Topple deals with it fine. Actually, so does Neptulon, I guess. Epsilon feels a little weirder because I'm leaving behind some tutus though. Fell Barrage, we can't quite get off cleanly. With Neptulon, that is. Let's try to topple. There is a chance this completely whiffs though. This could go very poorly. Well, I don't know. Let's just see. No, that's fine. Proving Grounds is definitely a good start. Proving Grounds is not good for me until I hit Dispose of Evidence as a card, though. Let's see. Is 5 going to be doing enough? That puts that at 7. What am I playing after? Fell Barrage is a little wacky. Multi-Strike puts me at 3, 5. Fell Barrage for another 2. I think this is okay. Oh, this isn't really that tidy, is it? Shoot. It's probably worth it for 7, though. I don't know. I'm using double multi-strike, which feels weird, but for a lot of big damage here, it's probably worth it. I just grabbed a Bone Glaive, too, so now we're actually threatening, like, lethal pushes soon. We really flipped the script on damage, didn't we? Man, we always had less health, and now they have way less. So now Z-Log Fell Barrage is looking really interesting, because that is a 12 damage hit altogether with a hero power. Now, obviously, they can have minions to disrupt that, but I have a feeling they're kind of running out of good stuff. They may just, like, dump a Stoneborn General. It is awkward if we didn't have Neptulon, but since we have Neptulon, it'll be fine.
You will be crushed beneath the endless.
Ah, their own Neptulon. Okay. Well, yeah, Neptulon. I don't have any lethals here, right? I can't, like, hit. I can hit for 7 to put them to 6. Topple, I know I can hit for 6 and then just Fell Barrage, maybe. Being like really greedy with this Neptulon and Z-Log, but so far it's working, right? Neptulon, it just leaves a 4-2. It's just not that clean. I can obviously hero power it with coin if I want. It's not bad, but sort of hate just exposing my Neptulon. I'm gonna greed this again. I know I can hit Proving Ground, so I know it works. It's a fine plan, right?
Give them fell.
Okay, so again, we're getting really, really close to some interesting lethal outs. Neptune's really good against that second Stoneborn General is, I guess, the main reason I'm greeting it. We just kind of know the game state right now, so I'm not expecting any major surprises. This game would be very different if they didn't rip that Denathrius in their first Proving Grounds, because we'd have to constantly be worried about that Denathrius threat.
A worthy foe.
But I don't know what the other threats are at this stage, I think. Although that emote makes me really nervous. What is this? Oh, okay, that emote. maybe they're reacting to my acknowledgement of. So I have 7 here, but I can't get a Z-Log out. So yeah, this is fine.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide. Evil brawn.
This is what we were waiting for, right? So let's do her. Just so tidy against that guy. Okay. Topple's fine. If they don't develop here, we're just gonna win on Z-Log, right? So if they're using their time to remove, that's good. Shoot, does that steal a lethal from us? Because I only have 10 here, and that's now 11. Are you kidding me, dude? Can't get an extra hero power off the Reveler either. Are you kidding me, dude? There's no way to get an extra attack, right? I can't go Bone Glaive Reveler, but I can't get extra hero powers, right? So that doesn't do anything. Okay, we just do it then, that's fine. I don't really want to take that 4, but the good news is, right, if it dodges, they're dead, so it's totally fine. We can risk it. Oh, called it! Yes! Perfect. Oh, dude, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Well worth the risk. Because there is 0 risk. Proving Grounds is great. I wish I had coin, but we'll keep it anyway. Make sure we have our payoff here. Glaive is amazing against imps early. Dispose can be handy. Stash Man, dude. So, Stash Man, I'm going to call you out right now. I'm going to call you out a little bit, dude. With love, don't worry, but I'm going to call you out a little bit. You showed up 30 seconds ago and said, what is this deck? What even is this deck? And then you 30 seconds later wrote new deck. You've seen me play it for 30 seconds. You don't know what it is, and you've already decided you're over it. You already want me to move on. maybe give it a shot, right? Maybe give it 2 seconds. Maybe 45 seconds. You know? Oh, Voidwalker, get out of here, bro. Oh my.
I cannot do
Neptulon we probably put back, right? Yeah, he's really swingy. Man, there's like a big part of me that wants to go face, obviously, but imps are scary too at the same time, right? I can't give up 7 face damage though, right? I don't even really want to give up the durability is what's weird. I actually really like the durability as well, but I'm not sure that's right. We're not anywhere close to thinking about face damage yet, you know? Yeah, I mean, maybe if I get a bone glaive or something, I'll feel happy about it, but I'm not sure that's right. Killing imps is so important. It depends on what I draw, really. If we draw a good card, we'll be okay. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Interesting. I guess I can hit here. It's like a little less damage, but I save some life. No, I don't care about that. Let's just deal 2. That matters. I need to play next turn bad though. I mean, I'm happy to clear these imps. I think that's really important. The library's coming up, right? So we can't leave those out. I just need to play here. I need topple. I need for greed. I need bone glaive. Bone glaive, honestly, might be okay. But leave me kind of one-off lethal though, maybe. Yeah, topple would be nice. Topple would be nice. That's kind of the worst card in the deck, really. I'm gonna put the Stoneborn General back. They're looking at 13 damage. That's not any kind of lethal. If I go for Dispose, Hero Power, Face, I've got 8 to face. There's nothing off Proving Grounds that actually deals 8 to face, right? I mean, Z-Log could, I guess, but it's pretty unlikely. In other words, I actually think I hit a 3-3 here just to make sure I can clear the board into the Proving Grounds turn. Because if he develops too many minions again, I'm gonna be too far behind. I'm gonna hit an imp. I know you're thinking, oh, you've been going face a lot, but we just don't have that finishing potential yet. My next turn we know is about board maintenance, so I have to shift into a little bit more of a board maintenance plan. Now that said, I'm almost dead here. A lot of things almost kill me, so. Are they gonna be scared to tap? Oh, that's nice. All right. Do me up, dude. Do me up, dude. That's English. This is a good roll. Really, really good roll. Actually, insane roll.
What a display.
So this should set up for the win. Okay. I mean, this deck just doesn't. I mean, they do. We've seen some that run reactive cards, Grimoire and stuff, but most plays here just aren't good enough. Nice. Beautiful. Topple was a turn late, man. Topple was a turn late. Cool. Nice. That's what we're looking for with this deck. Finally got it, dude. Turn 6 Neptulon. Apparently Wild is getting wrecked by like turn 1 Neptulons and stuff. I don't know the full scoop, but people tell me Wild's going crazy. Chaos Leech against Imps. I mean, this is usually a decent position for it from an outcast standpoint. I'm gonna be a little distraught though if I don't hit like a glaive or some more early stuff, and if this certainly gets a high cost card. Oh, nice. That's really good. Okay.
Not happening.
Turn 1 Neptulons and Rogue and like and I guess people are like what, like prepping sketchy into, I don't know how it works. I don't know what it is, but I've heard it's crazy. Great story, huh? Well, that's not really a good hit. That's a good hit. I really wish these were flipped though, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. It's relevant for a couple things. Fel Barrage, #1 comes to mind, right? It's a good target for Fel Barrage now. We might be Chaos Leeching something behind it. I may not be playing Chaos Leech at all next turn. I don't know, but assuming the damage is free anyway. And attacks are good for Kurtrus is the other main reason I didn't mention. Oh, that's a fantastic Chaos Leech target. Okay, great. I'm super, super happy to kill that. That's great. Healing is a bonus. Not that important. Flanking is awesome next turn, except for this stupid taunt. I need them to buff this somehow. Play Vile Library and buff it, please. I don't know if I can flank. I mean, I probably have to flank. Oh! Are they gonna buff it yet? Or are they gonna wait? They're gonna wait. Okay, it certainly makes sense to wait too. That's fine. I think we still play this then. A 4-1 ahead is fine. We've got plays to make anyway, so it's kind of free. Dispose for the Neptulon's awesome, but we're gonna save it so we have something to hit. I thought they might buff it +1/+1. I was gonna be so excited. Really, at the end of the day, it wouldn't be too different for us, but a little. So Boneglaive isn't my favorite play to make, but we'll do it. We'll do it. That's all we got. Oh. Shoot. That's not good. I mean, 6 years is not really good enough, right? So I think it's still the Boneglaive Dispose. We, I guess we want the Chaos Leech at the top, right? We want these in the deck for the Proving Grounds. Arguably, I maybe want less ones to general so I can get a Neptulon, I guess, but that's debatable. I don't know if it's good to hit that or not in hindsight. If we think the Proving Grounds clears it, usually we might be better off, but certainly still okay with it. Okay, so Proving Grounds into Neptulon's not bad. We're gonna draw a Chaos Leech for a little bit of recovery here. Don't have a location that buffs these a bunch. That's fine. Okay. Hopefully this gives me plenty of recovery. We can hit this first, usually. Z-Log actually would have been a pretty good roll here in hindsight. So we didn't know that at the time, but would have been pretty nuts. That's not your favorite roll. I think Masked Reveler is usually better here, but not terrible. Certainly not bad. Good turn 6 to end up with 2 8/7s with Rush, right? So okay, we could be dead. They have 4 damage out, and I guess they really don't usually buff more than 7/7, so they actually might only be able to get up to 11 max here, which wouldn't be dead, but would put me in a pretty tough spot. Thought I was getting a Chaos Leech. Did I shuffle the deck or something? What happened there? Oh, I did. I shuffled with Dispose. Yeah, okay. That's kind of backwards, I guess. Could have disposed a turn early maybe, but did I do it at the same turn? I did. Yeah, I should have disposed first. Okay, that's, oh, is that lethal? Oh, it is, yeah. No, it's not. It's one off, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's one off. Okay, so how do we clear here? Masked Reveler usually is really good. It's actually always good. It always hits a Neptulon, right? It hits either a Masked Reveler, which can chain into a Neptulon. So Reveler should be fine. What are they gonna play here? Trade. Okay. Okay. I think it always ends up getting to a Neptulon. Oh, this can't hit Reveler because it's another minion, so it's always Neptulon. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So we can clear.
What a delightful party. Party's over.
It can't hit Revelers because I could chain indefinitely, right? So it's always Neptulon. Which usually means we're alive and we win, but not always. They might have some direct damage, right? Okay, dude, it's 1 health enough, dude. Did they run any techs for direct damage, dude? Do they have a who knows what? I don't know. Do they have it? That's not enough, dude. Is this how this game always ends? They just play Rafam and die? Do they have it? What's 1 mana? There's nothing, right? There's nothing. Yeah. Every game ends the same way, bro. Oh, that's delightful, dude. That's delightful. They just never have reach. Oh, I love it, man. 1 health is all you need, bro. It's all you need. No, Soulfire rotated. There are obviously ways to deal damage in Warlock. Some people have the 4-mana spell, right? But not everybody does. Well, I can never remember the name of that, but the deal 3 summons some Voidwalker's card, right? Mage is also not a good matchup here. What would you change about this list? I don't know. I think maybe the...
This ends now.
I don't know. The early game package is always the part that's unsure. I think this list is the first one I felt like nailed the late game package. All the other ones felt like they had extraneous stuff, things I didn't like extra win conditions I didn't think you needed, because they were trying to get like Denathrius and Jace and all this other stuff. Like if you win on the swing on Proving Grounds, that's hopefully all you need. So I like the late game here. Everything from topple down is perfect. I actually kind of like the Bone Glaives too. I think Chaos Leech is a little iffy. I'm still not totally in love with Fell Barrage, but I don't know what other options exist, right? They might just be the best cards. But this is definitely the tightest list I've played so far. This one feels best to me. Which is why I'm still playing it instead of giving up like every other time. Every other time I was like, this sucks. This doesn't work. This is garbage. This one I'm like, yes. Give me the Proving Grounds. Mage is tough though. Mage is gonna be hard. If you were to craft a Paladin deck, which one would you go for? I think the highest win rate Paladin right now is like a holy... kind of a holy-ish, control-ish Paladin. Bit reminiscent of what Holy Paladin was last expansion, but it's not great, to be honest with you. Paladin is not the best class at the moment. It probably depends a little bit on your rank. Actually, no, hand buff Paladin's the highest right now. The Nathria's hand buff Paladin is the highest at Diamond to Legend over the last 3 days. Looks fun, dude. It's like a Renathal list, huh? Okay. It's a pretty good hand, all things considered so far. We just need Proving Grounds, really. But good early game package. Some removal. Kurtrus is always nice to have earlier rather than later. Starting to get juiced up a little bit too, which is good. Okay. Most matchups I might rip the Fell Barrage here to get some damage through, but against Mage, I think it's so good at dealing with the skeletons. Might be handy to have that later. Does every Wildfire Mage just have Wildfire in their opening hand? Listen, every one of my opponents always has whatever card they want in their opening hand. That's all you need to know. Are they an opponent? Then they have the cards they want. Is it me? I have garbage. That's all I can tell you. That's how I've always understood it to work. After lots and lots of experience. What a coincidence. Same for you? Wow. All right, let's freaking go. It's time. Pretty good rolls actually too. Yeah, pretty good rolls here. This does not summon copies, so if I do lose the Z-Log here, I'll be a little sad. I'd rather get like Reveler, Neptulon, or actually probably Reveler General here is the best roll. Reveler Z-Log is less good. I'd like more Z-Logs, but oh, I got General Z-Log. Okay, this is actually a really terrible roll. It's kind of the worst roll maybe, because you lose the Z-Log upside. They die to the skeletons here really easily. Although that was a good dodge. That's nice. This guy's a little awkward too. Less awkward. He's pretty good. Man, do I start going face though? They just... oh, no, it's frozen. Screw them, dude. I hate these so much. And see, Reveler here now gets messy. Reveler's unlikely to die. I'm gonna go ahead and just start thinking about face again, like always. I don't know. Every time I play this, I end up pointing towards face pretty quickly. Maybe we ought to rip those Fell Barrages early just to get more face damage through. After playing this twice now, I feel like every time I wish I had more damage. So maybe we're holding those for skeletons is actually kind of a losing plan. We might need the hits. It's always just so hard to win against this though. In this matchup, just such an endless array of freezes. Forever and always. So topple here is gonna have to be it. We're too far behind. Gonna take 1 billion damage, but so be it. Probably actually Fell Barrage, like I said. I think I care more about the damage than anything else. Chaos Leech actually, And Fell Barrage, leave my dude alive, which probably still dies, but I don't know, he might eat some hits if nothing else, right? That's nice. He did eat some hits. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw these in now. I kind of need to find Bone Glaives to pay this off, but it's the only plan we have. The minions on board just don't work against Sanctum. It's just too good at shutting down my minions. So we gotta go face more. Multi-strike here. Looks okay. We are dying though as well, so that's scary. Could go flanking to save some life, I guess. It's pretty good. Again, I'm just gonna rip it. we gotta try to raise. Dread Prison, multi-strike's cool, but I'm gonna need healing for that. I mean, we still have a pretty good Mass Reveler, by the way. It's gonna hit Neptulon, so if the board states right for it, that's fine. Just need something that kills it on the trade is the problem.
You wish to match wits with me.
That's gonna be Cold Case, usually Arcane Intellect, maybe. Ruined Orb. Oh, Wildfire is scary. Yeah, it's so much damage again. Oh, that's handy. Still at 22 though. It's impossible. Reveler has a decent chance to die here, by the way. Not a great one though. Probably better off again with... Oh, the Reveler doesn't have anything left though. So I would just get a Reveler because it pulls the Neptulon, which is the only remaining minion. Is Neptulon worth it? It just kind of dies to the 2/2s. Kind of think I'm better off going flanking strike again, honestly. Just get some attacks to face. Probably dead next turn to Mordrash anyway, but at least I can try here. I think I got a Chaos Leech for Mordrash, right? Oh, actually, it's still dead to Mordrash, isn't it, with hero power in particular? Well, yeah, I mean... Do I just value damage in that case, then? I'm dead anyway. I mean, there's no outs in this game left, right? I'm just always dead. I can't deal 22 in time. This beats me before I deal 22, usually. So yeah, I think I'm just always dead. It's a really bad matchup. It's nice. That's game. Not sure how to win this matchup. I don't know the best way to play this one. I wonder if it's really just Bone Glaive. Mulligan for Bone Glaive, Multi-Strike, Chaos Strike, Felt Barrage, right? And just go?